All right, we are live. What's going on, guys? I have been just pumping out content, and believe it or not, you guys aren't going to believe this shit. If you're in the Discord, you already know. I have a video waiting in the wings. Going to drop it at the end of this stream. Let's see. I think I've made 5 videos since last night. Let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I did 5 videos. So Alexander Volkanovski, Ilia, Topuria, post-fight reaction just to the main event. Full card post-fight. Jamahal Hill UFC 300 announcement. Dana White video that I just dropped an hour ago. And then also waiting in the wings. Just finished uploading it. Or just finished editing and uploading it. We got top 3 takeaways from UFC 298. So I just had to get it all done because, I knew tomorrow I got to get to finish up my predictions for UFC Mexico City. And if you guys haven't checked out any of those videos, do me a favor, check out the post fights. For some reason, the post fight this week didn't do that good. Honestly, I'm a little bit shocked in the numbers of the post fight. I was just looking at it when I was just talking right there. Main event only got 4,000 views. Like, what the fuck? Damn, I'm falling off, bro. Let's see. So just for comparison, Joe Pyfer, Jack Hermanson did it like 5,500. Main event for 297 did 10,000. So very odd, but it is what it is. I don't think 298 was as big as it seemed. Not a lot of casuals watched it. Not a lot of people were searching on it. Anyway, takeaways video is a straight up banger. It's about 16 minutes long, I believe. It was a sick video. The UFC 300 video did really well. I was surprised actually. It's almost got 10,000 views. Picked up a bunch of subs, bunch of watch time. So if you watch that video, I appreciate you. But do me a favor, guys. If you want to see the channel grow, check them out, watch them. And I got a bunch of other videos to make. Honestly, I got a bunch of other videos to make. What's up, Fries? Excellent video. I was laughing particularly at the Henry part. You were laughing at what Dana said, or did I say something? I don't remember. I'm surprised I haven't lost my voice yet. By the way, shout out to Homework for doing the timestamps for me while I was working on my next video. Jamahal Hill's getting the Aljo treatment. Seems like it. Joey, in all years of watching MMA, what is your dream fight, past or present? Present, Khamzat Chimaev, Shavkat Rakhmonov. Past, I really wanted Anderson Silva versus John Jones at one point in time, but we kind of found out over time. At one point, it was reasonable to think it would be competitive, but over time, you realize John Jones would have absolutely murdered him. So probably GSP Anderson Silva is the one that got away. Truly. Man, last night was sad. I know, so bro. It was. What's up, Andy? What's going on? What's up, Joey? How awesome is North Korea? It's great. I've heard it's great. I've watched all their propaganda they put out, and I heard it's great. So, Andy, what did you think about me taking up for Henry Cejudo? How'd you feel about that? And now I'm doing a stream. Damn, 5 videos. I've done 5 videos in the last 24 hours, plus I'm doing a stream now. That's fucking wild. That's a crazy output. I went to bed at 7 a.m. this morning, and I woke up about 10, but then I kind of went back to sleep a little bit, and then I got up. I got out of bed at like 10:30, 11, somewhere around there. Whenever I dropped the videos when I got out of bed, maybe that was 12, I don't remember. Then I went about my day, ran all my errands, came back home, took a little nap for like 2 hours, and then just jumped out of bed and just started pounding away. Am I the only one that felt like the 300 main event announcement fell very flat? No, dude, it did. It was horrible decision. Horrible decision to announce it the way they did. Horrible main event. And the circumstances couldn't be worse for the UFC 300 main event. I'm actually infuriated about it. So, and I'm not a 300 hater, I'm not. But it felt completely flat. Nobody gave a fuck about it. And on top of that, now you're taking attention off of 298 and Topuria's win. So, I haven't even had a chance to look at. I have so many comments from the last. I try to respond to a lot of comments. I just at this point I'm just overwhelmed. I gave up. Like I just scrolled for like 30 seconds and I'm like only like an hour back. No YouTube noti. The Discord came in clutch. Fair enough. I think Dana probably kept it low key on purpose. If that's what you think. Once Topuria has you against the fence, it's curtains. I don't know about that. What's crazy is if it wasn't for Volk fighting Islam, we would say for sure he deserves an immediate rematch. Now we're like, meh. I can see a scenario where if Holloway refused Gaethje, Dana White would be mad and refused the featherweight title shot. Dude, he needs to try to get out of that fight ASAP. Dude, Gary didn't almost get chinned, bro. You're making up shit. He took some big shots and he survived them. Bilal got the finger from Dana. Dude, Bilal, what they're doing to Bilal is we should all be against, man. It's an absolute travesty. It's an absolute travesty. So, you know, I'm wondering who all is Dana pissed at. You scream so loud. Well, hey, man, I'm excited. What can I say? Dana's 100% checked out. Yeah, he's more excited about Power Slap than he is about UFC 300. Leon got offered 3 killers. I can get his Hamzat Shotgun, but who was the third killer? I don't know, dude. Maybe Islam? Maybe DDP? I don't know. I feel like Dana wouldn't call Bilal a killer for some reason, but it could be Bilal. Chandler should be available. Dude, think about Chandler listening to Dana's post-fight. Yeah, we're hopeful that he fights this year. We're hopeful that he fights this year. I mean, think about that. Imagine being Chandler. You've already sat out for a year and a half. You're like, yeah, we're hopeful he fights this year. All right, good luck waiting into that third year, Chandler, a.k.a. Stipe. Chandler's becoming Stipe Miocic, sitting out for 3 years for doing nothing. Appreciate all the content. Keep up the great work. We'll be huge one day. Thank you, Clips Set. I appreciate you, Clip Set. You're the man, man. Thank you for watching the content. I think Dana might be pissed at DDP or maybe the Dagestanis. I got a gut feeling it's DDP. 300, what could have been? Someone slapped Chandler. Chandler said that? I don't believe that 3 people declined Leon at 300. Yeah, I don't even know if that's what he was saying, though. That's why I want to make a video about it. I don't know if that's what he's saying, that they declined it. But I think when they were kind of stumbling and fumbling and shuffling around in the dark, I think they were going to go Leon versus somebody, and Leon accepted all comers. I think that's what he was saying. But it was a way to get a dig. If I had to give you my honest take right now, and I haven't thought about this a lot, so don't hold me to this. I may change my mind. If I had to give my honest opinion, Dana White probably offered Leon Hamzat, Shavkat, maybe Islam or Bilal. Leon accepted all of them. But in reality, they wanted to go with DDP Izzy. DDP said, I want more time. I want to fight in South Africa, whatever it may be. And Dana was just using Leon as a way to shit on maybe DDP for turning down the fight is what I'm thinking. Is what I'm thinking right now. But I haven't really thought about it that much. It's kind of tough. So, much love. Thank you, Will. Probably because of Ramadan. It could be that as well. Do you think Dana gets mad at Muslims won't fight during Ramadan? Probably. Dana expects fighters to fight injured as well. He tweeted something like that yesterday. That's crazy. That is crazy. Dude, just started watching your channel. Love the content. Which video did you find it with, Ryan? Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I'm glad you love the channel. It means a lot. I really do appreciate the kind words, my friend. We're out here killing the independent MMA media game. Did you watch Izzy's coach interview a couple days ago? No, but I saw it. I saw a clip of it. I misspoke there. Saw a clip of it. Basically, they said they're ready to go. Why would Dana just say it was DDP instead of just bringing up Leon? Maybe he doesn't want to stir up any more shit. I don't know. But he was definitely digging at someone. He was definitely taking a dig at someone. Maybe he realizes deep down it was unreasonable. Whoever he's complaining about is unreasonable. So he didn't want to straight up say it. I'm starting to dislike Dana more and more every day. I understand. Last night, still don't feel real. Gotta love the support. All the greats have their day. I know. I almost guarantee if O'Malley beats Cheetah, the UFC pushes him versus Ilia instead of giving Merab a shot. Dude, I think the UFC is going to let O'Malley duck Merab. I got a gut feeling. The sport's becoming literally WWE. We're basically handpicking champions at this point. We're basically handpicking champions at this point. That's what we're doing. Well, they book it on short notice. I wouldn't want it either. I agree. How do you like Volk's chances if a rematch if it happens in like December? I don't like Volk's chances anymore, man. So I just watched your Rogan should be fired off commentary video while on an edible. It was fucking awesome video. Dude, that was a while ago too. That you just found that? You just got that and you recommend it? That's not an old video, but that's like a let's see how long ago that's from. me see if I can find it. I think it's one of my more popular videos. So let me sort by popular. Yeah, I did that 6 months ago. 7 weeks notice for the biggest card of the decade is a joke. I know. And imagine Jamahal Hill. Jamahal Hill's an idiot. He's a complete idiot. You always have great takes and good insight. Eugene was basically saying he's ready to go basically now. Yeah, I wonder what went on. We'll find out. We'll be able to read between the lines and find out. We'll hear something from Adesanya or DDP or whatever. Who wins between Volk and Emmett? Dude, don't even say that. Don't even say that. What's crazy is Emmett might sleep him at this point. Emmett's got filthy power. Hill probably got a bag, yeah. But it was probably nothing in comparison to what some other guys would have commanded, though. Did you watch Lou Thomas breakdown? No, I don't watch him. This is random, but isn't it annoying that people pretend that Kevin Lee was decent at 170? Like, oh, yeah, great at 170, but 155 is the real... No, yeah. People ever acting like Kevin Lee was that good is fucking crazy. It's crazy, man. They were hyping him up against Renat. Some people were. Overlap. Thank you for the $9.99. This is Overlap. Parentheses, the real one. Joey, depressed after Volk's loss. The only way to fix it is to promote Overlap, and we will strive for greatness again. Make Volk great again. Thank you, Overlap, for the $9.99. I'm depressed about Volk's demise. And, yeah, it's actually really, really, really sad. So, I don't know what to say about it, but thank you for the $9.99. Maybe Volk one day will rise to the occasion, but I doubt it, man. It's just he's got the odds stacked against him at this point now. He's got the fucking odds stacked against him. What's crazy is I did a Kevin Lee video. That actually got some good traction a while ago, if you guys remember. For some reason, Kevin Lee's like weirdly a big name, like a mid-tier name in the sport for some reason. I don't know how it happened. I don't know when it happened. What do you think UFC Brazil looked like? I have no idea, dude. Oliveira's fighting in April, so he's not going to fight on the card. It's probably going to be Pantoja. I don't know who else. If you stream in the card like I am, we can't complain about the quality of 300. I think it's a banger. Yeah, I love UFC 300. I'm hyped for 300. The main event on short notice for a guy who's still out of shape, not in training camp, coming off a horrible injury is horrible, in my opinion. It's an absolute travesty. The LT breakdown was pretty good. Okay. Volk 2 really bad KOs in 4 months. Not good for the brain. Agreed. How much longer do you think McGregor's contract negotiations will last? Are we at a stalemate? As the longer it goes, the more I'm starting to believe Conor and the UFC are going to end up in some legal battle. And Conor's going to try to use the sunset clause like Francis Ngannou. Volk versus Conor, give Conor an easy... Stop. It's okay, Joey. I'm here to support you. Thank you. What do you think the UFC... Already answer that. Honestly, though, does Volk beat him? He should, but Emmett's got nasty power, and if he clips, he's going to put him away. It's crazy. I never thought we'd be talking about Emmett beating Volk. You're on the toilet. Congrats. 300 main is just okay. Shouldn't be a main star power not there. If it was 4 months out and they both were going to be healthy and in full camps and in best shape of their lives, I'm fine with it. Don't be surprised if Nunes comes out of retirement for 301 against Kayla Harrison on quick turnaround. Ew. Usman Izzy, now Volk. I know. Dana going to book Leon Bilal for 301. For 301. Where I just lost my message that quick. 301 because he wants low pay-per-views like that overseas. I guess so. Overlap. Thank you for the $9.99 again. Appreciate the super chat. Appreciate the support. Overlap. 618. This is Overlap again. The real one. Can we just agree that the UFC 300 main event is absolutely terrible? Who wants to see this not Overlap? The real one. I wouldn't go that far. I want to see it. I just don't like the circumstances. I just don't like the circumstances surrounding it. So, circumstances is what makes it dog shit, in my opinion. But thank you for the $9.99 Overlap 618, parentheses, the real one. Appreciate you very much. Thank you for supporting independent MMA media. I greatly appreciate it, my friend. What's going on, Joey? What's up, Andrew John? Congrats on winning the tap competition, man. You got the link I sent you, I'm assuming. Is there a video coming on every champ refusing to fight contenders and beg? I already made it. Like last week. Holloway versus Gaethje isn't aging well. The UFC is holding up 2 divisions with a worthless BMF. Should be Max versus Ilia, Justin versus Islam now. 100% with you, Andrew John. 100% with you. Switch it around. You blocked your shillelagh and whatever it's called in the thumbnail. It is what it is. Who do you think headlines 302? I have no fucking clue, bro. It's too far away. I can't believe 300's pretty much done. Ow, I just hit my heel on my chair. That hurt. Damn. 302. How crazy is this fitting to be March, boys? Just give me Movsar versus Ilia. I would like Ilia versus Movsar. I don't know if they're going to make that, though. That's a very intriguing matchup. That is a very, very intriguing matchup. That's a fight I wanted to see. I remember talking about that. Let's see. 270 was in 2022, I believe. I've been wanting to see that since November, December of 2021, potentially even before that. I remember talking about it on stream. They were booked for 270. It was supposed to be Movsar versus Topuria. No, I'm the real overlap. Is that really the real overlap there? Useless. You changed your screen name, overlap. I'm the real overlap. Waze is the real overlap. Do you own any other t-shirt? Do you own any other shirts? I mean, how many shirts do I have to wear on stream for you to know how many shirts I own? You know, I don't know if that's supposed to be an insult. If so, you can suck me. Last resort stream. Who wins? Ilia versus Islam. Islam would destroy him. That's an imposter. Useless says he's the real overlap. Oh, Andy says he's the real overlap. Now, oh, shit. Ilia would destroy him? Who? Ilia would destroy who? Hey, little bro. What's up? Yeah, Ilia had zero respect for Volk's counters. Yeah, Volk was landing and busting him up. If the fight would have went long, I'm confident Volk would have won. Fight would have went past the midway point of the 3rd round. Volk would have cleanly won. But Volk's defense looked really solid. I mean, even in the exchange he got KO'd, his defense looked incredible. He was dodging every shot, but he thought he was clinching. He thought he was in clinch range. Ilia made a perfect decision to step back. Boom, counter right on the chin. Is Volk's career over in your opinion? Basically, yes. Volk wasn't even tucking his chin or keeping his guard up when Ilia moved forward. He's going to KO. He got KO trying to counter him. Volk didn't respect Ilia as much as he should have. Nah, dude, he did have his chin up more than he typically does. And he was trying to land some good counters, but the mistake was trying to clinch out. He thought he was in clinching range. Topuria just said, you know what, I'm not going to enter the clinch, and I'm just going to step back, frame off, boom, right hand. That's exactly what happened. Do we really want to see Volk versus Ilia 2 right away? Because I certainly don't. Movsar would get fucked up by Ilia bad. I don't know, dude. Movsar is really durable and has amazing top game, but I would go Topuria. But I love the fight because I think it could go either way. I think Movsar could go out there. I don't trust Movsar's stamina, though. I got in a heated argument with a casual on Twitter who said Volk should have wrestled the whole fight. Dude, Ilia has been wrestling since age 7. I think Volk was going to start wrestling later in the fight as Ilia started to get tired. Topuria is the 2nd best fighter in the world right now. I don't know about that. Yair's very durable. He is. Movsar top game is insane. Joey experienced it firsthand. I don't even know what that means. By the way, guys, do me a favor. Like the stream. Run up the likes on the stream. I would greatly appreciate it. By the way. So. We're creeping up towards 17,000. We still got about 500 to go. But we've been picking up some steam recently with the pay-per-view coming up. So I still think we can get to 20,000 before UFC 300. So make sure if you guys enjoy a video, share it out, all that good stuff. I want to get to 20K before UFC 300. That'll be a massive milestone and accomplishment. How mad were the incels yesterday? They were mad. They were making up fan fiction about Ian Gary. Don't you also have full card picks to do? Seems like a lot. Yeah. Luckily, I started on it last week, so I have about half of that done. So, Guru said Allen is a bad style matchup for Topuria. He can plant and KO him. I mean, Topuria, his downfall will come eventually. It's just a matter against who. The Jamal Hill brother joke? What do you mean? I've made plenty of them. Ilia versus O'Malley, early prediction. Ilia would fucking ragdoll O'Malley and chin O'Malley badly. 100%. Joey John Jones sleeps you. I don't know about that. Everyone loses eventually. Everyone loses eventually. Thoughts on Hamzat's rank? Where should he be? I think he's ranked incredibly low. Incredibly low. I don't know, man. Ilia was doing what he normally does, pressuring. Volk was biting on feints the whole time. I think he would have won either way. I think he smokes Max, wouldn't be deterred by the pressure, and chins him. I don't know, man. I don't know. I would pick Topuria over Max, but I don't know. That's a very interesting fight. Overlap. Thank you for the $9.99. Joey, this is overlap. Parentheses, the real one. It's YouTube. Terms of service, not to impersonate. Let's ban these overlap impersonators. Also, who wins, O'Malley or Merab? Thanks, overlap, the real one. Thank you for the $9.99. We're not going to ban them unless they get too crazy. We know it's the real overlap here. Merab absolutely ragdolls O'Malley and finishes O'Malley on the ground. 100%. 100%. Unless he gets chinned in the first round. If he gets chinned in the first round, it could happen. But I think Merab wins. I'm pretty confident in Merab. But thank you again for the $9.99 overlap 618, the real one, not a fake imposter. Early prediction on Movsar Ilia. Does Movsar have a chance? Movsar definitely has a chance, but I would go Ilia. Movsar's so good with the grappling, but I think Ilia's just too well rounded, man. It'd be an interesting fight. It'd be an interesting fight, especially if it went late. See how their cardio is held up. I could see it going either way, but I would go Ilia. O'Malley got to spam the kicks for sure. MMA is the most unforgiving sport. For sure, for sure. Haha, overlap the real one. Joe, let us talk shit. Love the channel. Appreciate you. Alan, I imagine, gets chinned by Ilia. Alan does have pretty decent style to beat Ilia. Yeah, I don't think Alan beats Topuria. I think Alan would get chinned probably. Dude got rocked by a jab from Movsar. And you think he's going to beat Topuria all of a sudden? Topuria has nasty fucking power. Joe, are any of the fighters managers making your cuts list? Dude, if I even make a cuts video, I got too much shit to make. I may have to just start picking and choosing. I may have to start. Damn. I may have to start just picking and choosing when I'm doing a cuts video. So as much as people are going to bitch about it, I may just not make it. Which sucks. We need like 20 videos this week. I know. I still want to make a Bilal video too. This is a better show than Ariel. All right, thank you. We need like I read that. We haven't seen Topuria's submission skills yet. We have, but just not that much in the UFC. We've seen him against Bryce. But yeah. You know who beats Ilia, calling it right now, and holds the belt and fights Diego Lopez? I don't know about Diego Lopez. Maybe do like one cuts video a month. Maybe. I don't know what I'm going to do. Especially with these big pay-per-views, there's so much content. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, think about what's crazy is think about how many videos I've already made, and I still could make I could make 1 million more off just 298 alone. I could make 1 million more, and the last two actually are doing really well, which I'm happy about. And I got one in the bank about to drop. I'm gonna drop it after the stream. Fuck it. So I'm gonna have dropped 5 videos in 24 hours. If Movsar can pull off a Merab game plan, it makes it interesting, but who knows? Yeah. Yeah, we need to hear what Bilal has to say. Comparing Merab and Sterling, and Merab has better wrestling. Sterling only specific type. Merab's better than Sterling. I think Merab would beat Sterling. How does Emmett Volk go now? I'll say Emmett sleeps him, but I don't know. The cuts video is more about the insults and sneak diss than fighters that need to get cut. I enjoy doing it, man. It's just there's so much shit. I mean, think about how much shit I've already done, and I'm not even. I could have made 4 videos just off the Dana post fight. Who's next for Ming Yang Zhang? I have no fucking clue. Give him the dead body, Dom Reyes. 145 is weirdly dead now, if that makes sense. I don't think it's dead. I think it's rejuvenated now. Everyone's a fresh contender now. It's all turnover now. Even the people who lost to Volk can all come back and um, fight for the title. Joe, when do you think Izzy's going to fight next? Next 4 or 5 months. I think he'll fight before summer's over, would be my guess. Actually, maybe Emmett wouldn't have respect for Volk power and just send his head off. It's possible. Yeah, but a lot aren't that intriguing. Let's see. Ilia versus Volk. I think it's mildly intriguing, but I don't want to see it right this second. I think a lot of them are intriguing. I think Ilia versus Volk 2 is intriguing, but I don't want to see it right away. Ilia versus Max is intriguing. Ilia versus Yair is intriguing. Ilia versus Mavsar is intriguing. Yeah, I kind of know what you mean. None of them are like huge, but I think they're all good fights. If Ortega beats Yair and they do Ilia versus Ortega, I'm going to be sick. Brian Ortega is essentially the Colby Covington of featherweight. So, Jay, I'm sad about Volk. Me too. Izzy, June 29th, International Fight Week. Very possible. Very possible. Bro wants to murder Dom Reyes. Fuck it. Will Emmett give Volk... Dude, shut up. Don't even say that. I want to see Ilia Mavsar. Yeah, if I could pick, that's what I would make. Max should have waited before accepting the BMF title. I know. Max is going to ruin his career too. Max is going to ruin his career too, which is crazy. Max is fucking up, fighting Justin Gaethje. He's second guessing it right now, but what's he supposed to do? Pull out? Look, I'm calling it right now. Someone mark this down. Somebody clip this. Somebody let me know, in the future where this clip is, because we're the day after. I forgot that quick. We're the day after UFC 298, okay? I'm calling it right now. UFC 300's main event, Alex Pereira versus Jamahal, is going to get canceled, and we're going to get Justin Gaethje versus Max Holloway as the new elevated BMF title fight main event of 300. I'm calling it right now. I'm flat out calling it right now. Remember this, February 18th, 11:38 p.m. I'm calling it right now. That's what's going to happen. One of them's going to pull out, probably Jamahal Hill, and we're going to get the BMF title as the main event. And I'm going to bitch and moan all the way home. So that's what I'm calling right now. Max asked for Gaethje. Okay. It's crazy how Volk was hated and disrespected around the second Max fight, and now he's beloved. I know. I would throw up. Me too. Let's talk about a few crazy slams, I guess. I think Max asked for that fight, if I'm not mistaken. He probably did at some point, but he fucked up. And damn, my foot is itching. Hold on a second. Imagine I just disappeared off stream and never returned. Imagine I just disappeared off stream and just never returned. That'd be crazy. From scratching my foot to disappearing. So, Joey, is Volk going to be the next Tony? He may very well be. Unfortunately. I have some questions I would love for you to answer since you've been a fan for so long. One, best fight you've ever seen. I can't say for one. I can't nail down one, but a lot of great fights are Jones-Gustafsson 1. Robbie Lawler, Rory McDonald at 189. I think that was the second fight. What's another really, really great fight? Izzy versus Alex Pereira 1 and was really good. There's a bunch of others that I can't think of right now off the top of my head. I'm trying to think. Yeah. There's a bunch of great fights. Yuri versus Glover was really good. Condit versus Lawler was really good. So there you go. My foot was an itchy balloon. Yeah. I have a bad feeling Gaethje's chin Max, and Max comes back to 45 and loses to Ilia due to the chin being cracked. Yeah, Ilia's going to be the guy that chins everyone after they come back from lightweight getting chinned. That's basically what's going to happen. Joe, I want your top 5 favorite fights that you would love to rewatch. I don't know. I'll tell you, Oliveira Chandler is one of my favorite fights that didn't last that long. Yeah, Yoel Izzy. You have to watch Yoel Izzy. Oliveira versus Gaethje is my favorite. That was one fight. Dan Hardy kind of shit on Volk during his post-fight breakdown, said he was being silly, exiting the pocket with his chin high. He was doing that quite a bit. which was actually pretty shocking. Joey, they should have done Cater versus Ortega versus Cater versus Hare, Yair, and Ortega versus Sterling. Yeah. Chandler Oliveira isn't the same on rewatch. Yeah, Rose versus Esparza 2 was a banger. Can't forget about that. Whaley Joanna was crazy. What's the real crazy part is, how did I not lose my voice this week? How did I not lose my voice this week? That's what I'd like to know. Hey, Joe, you have 147 watching. Somehow only 35 likes. Always comment. Always first thing I do. Shout out, buddy from Chicago, Illinois. You heard the man. Like the stream. If we don't get 100 likes right this second, 100 likes right this second, I'm ending the stream immediately. 30 minutes in, ending the stream. So, like the stream. Come on. Everyone like the stream so it can continue. I mean, seriously, that's crazy. We got 150 people in here. 39 likes. That's the best you guys can do. Is everyone watching right now subscribed? Is everyone watching right now subscribed as well? Also, listen. I'm thinking about holding my video back now till tomorrow. So if you want to see another video on UFC 298, 100 likes right now, I'll drop it immediately. You guys will be the first. I'll post it in the chat while it's unlisted. You guys will get the first view of the new video if you like the stream right this second. Where was that? Jamahal sounded hella surprised when he talked to Aaron during the main. I know, dude. I know, dude. It's annoying. Lewis versus Ngannou is Hall of Fame worthy. Agreed. DP versus Dan Hooker was a sick fight. I agree. Could have easily done below Leon for 300. I know. And now, when's Leon even going to fight? Joey, honest thoughts on Ronda Rousey? She was good for her time, but she was actually a bum. But she could probably, if her prime, she could come back and win right now in the division, because the division hasn't evolved at all. Cater got screwed with the Emmett robbery. He should have fought Yair for the interim. You aren't wrong, my friend. You aren't wrong. I always do like you make a comment. Always do, buddy. Thanks again. You're welcome, Alexandre. You're welcome, my friend. Bros said I started seeing white from Rage. That was a good one, but Lemos was cheating for sure. Dude, I was seeing spots. I screamed so loud. And I forgot to mention the post-fight. I had a comment afterwards. I'm like, damn it, how did I forget to say that? How the hell did I forget? She was cheating nonstop. And it was like, it was in key offensive grappling positions for Mackenzie Dern. It drove me nuts. It was so obvious he was getting knocked out or winning by points in the first half of the fight. Joey, be honest, does Max have a chance against Gaethje? I don't think so. Do you actually think the Dern fight was a robbery? I thought round 1 was very close. No, I thought it was a robbery. I'll have to go back and rewatch it. Joe, did you hear a reporter ask about the pain at Matt for 300? No, but I saw a tweet about it. I didn't see that. Was it at the tail end? Was it at the very tail end? Or did I miss it? I watched the entire thing, but I must have missed it. This is YouTube. You have more hate watchers than supporters. Okay, fair enough. Lemos is a dude. Okay, who wins, Evloev or Topuria? Topuria. Do you think Bilal turned down the fight? No, I don't think Bilal was ever offered the fight. Joe, who do you think Khamzat faces in Saudi? I don't know, dude. At this point, I feel like the UFC is trying to ruin Khamzat's career, or Khamzat's ruining his own career somehow. So. The yellow mat is... Dude, if that happens, I'm going to be sickened. Was it at the tail end of it? Because I missed like the last 30 seconds. After I watched the Connor stuff, there was like 45 seconds left. I just clicked off. I hope it's a purple mat. I hope it's nothing, dude. Why would anybody even ask that shit? Why would they even ask that shit? Who do you think Sean Strickland versus Paulo Costa? I think Costa would win that, dude. Costa's immune to any power shots. He can just eat them and move on. So I think Costa wins against Strickland, honestly. The mat's going to be a giant prime bottle. We shall see. Strickland versus Rob, who wins? I'll say Strickland. Shit colored Matt, please God no. You still gonna make that video on Ankle Live more deserving of a title shot? Probably not at this point. It's too late now. It's too late. It's too fucking late. Hey Joey, have you seen the fight between Tim Kennedy and Calvin Gastelum? I enjoyed that fight very much. Want to see Kennedy in retirement that night. I watched it twice. It was a pretty good fight from what I remember. And Tim Kennedy was an idiot, so I was happy to watch him get beat up. Bro, Costa's kicks have gotten so quick. He needs to start checking leg kicks, though. Dude, Costa, I swear Costa's on PEDs, dude. He's got that, what do they call it, designer PEDs. How does he absorb so many shots? It's fucking crazy. Like, big shots, too. Like, I would have loved to seen Alex Pereira versus Paulo Costa. Because could Paulo Costa eat those shots? Lost some muscle mass. He looks bigger when he fought Izzy Romero. I don't know, dude. He looks huge still. He doesn't pass the eye test, dude. I think he's cheating. You can't just say that. You can't just say that off of pictures, but man, he doesn't pass the eye test. I wonder how Gary versus JDM would go. I would love to see Gary JDM eventually. That Costa probably beats Marvin now, definitely. Looking forward to your annual Dana White press conference analysis. That's already out, Andy. You're slacking, bro. That's already out. What in the hell? So, anywho, it's wild that too many fighters gas out in a low-paced fight. That is wild. Dude, it's wild that Henry gassed out. Where was Henry's cardio? It's crazy Izzy was the only one to really knock down Costa. I know, put him away too. Dude, I don't care. Paulo Costa has some type of connections, dude. I'm convinced. There's certain guys that just don't pass the eye test, man, and he's one of them. Dana shit on Cejudo post-fight. I know, I talked about it. Marab had bro gasping the whole fight. I know. Henry looked good early, too. How do you predict the co-main of 300 will be? It's going to be Wei Li versus Yan Xiaonan. Which is funny because if the main event gets canceled, the BMF title will be the main event, even though it's a feature fight. Even Whitaker looked ass in the 3-round fight. Yeah, but that was crazy high-paced, though, so I understand that. Henry won the first round easily, I know. The fact that Leon versus Bilal isn't co-main is disgusting. Yeah, they should have booked both those, man. I would have liked both those. Henry returned at the wrong time. He left at the wrong time. Henry cardio is nowhere near the machines. Dude's a freak. I know, dude. That doesn't pass the eye test either. That cardio of Marab's is crazy, man. So, appreciate you, Alexandre. We got actually 66 likes now. I don't know why we can't get over 100 likes on the stream. That's crazy. Pumping out this many videos in one day and a stream, that's crazy. Marab versus Sandhagen would be interesting. I think Marab ragdolls him probably. But it would be mad interesting. So is Pantoja really going to headline 301? It seems like it. Henry should have been told about 35-year curse. I know. Would you be mad if Yair was given a title shot in Spain after Ortega? It wouldn't shock me if they do that, but I wouldn't necessarily want that after Yair just got finished by Volkanovski not that long ago. Bilal's getting screwed and these a-holes online shitting on him are ruining the chances of a title shot. They probably don't even watch his fights. Bilal is less boring than Leon. Dude, it's just a joke. It's ruining the sport in general. We're heading down a slippery slope where it's basically WWE. UFC's hand-picking their champions, basically. Andy, thank you for the $1.99. My son was born with a Dana White shit-eating grin. That's funny, bro. I work in a Dana White shit-eating grin comment at least once per video. Do I not? Every time I'm talking about Dana White, I always say shit-eating grin. It seems like people really enjoy that. Because it gets brought up. I guess a lot of people haven't heard that expression before. I don't know. Volk needs to take a year off. At least like 6-9 months. Sandhagen would destroy O'Malley. I like Sandhagen's chances versus O'Malley. Shavkat Islam and Hamzat said no to Leon. DP refused. Leading to Izzy being out. Ankalaev can't fight Alex due to Ramadan. Hill, Alex was the last option for the title. You might be right, bro. You might be right. Same spot to boot besides the cage, just like the NASCAR driver get PTSD after a crash. What are you talking about? I don't even know what you're getting at there. Volk versus Bryce retirement fight? Sure. You know damn well Volk's stubborn is going to come back in July. Dude, if he does, he's an idiot. But his career has been mismanaged to this point. I don't even know if all the people that were offered Leon refused. I don't know if that's what Dana White was saying. Not going to lie, after pseudo fight, O'Malley KOs Merab. Nah, dude, I don't know about that. Merab's got a hell of a chin, and his cardio is too much. O'Malley's got 1 round to chin him. And probably 1 minute, because Merab's going to shoot on him right away. Dean Thomas called the knockout in the first round. What do you mean? Volk was going to turn into Henin? Oh, God. Henin Barral? Henin Barral had a horrible slide, man. One of the worst slides I've seen ever. One of the worst fucking slides I've seen ever in my life. Which is just crazy, man. It is just completely crazy. But that's the world we live in. Yeah, that's the world we live in. Not gonna lie, Shahuda. Okay, O'Malley. I already read that. We be streaming through Ramadan? Yeah, I'll be streaming through Ramadan. I remember you saying on stream TJ beating Barral would be like if Moicano beat Makhachev. It was, dude, at the time. It was. It'd probably be even crazier than that, to be honest. Nobody thought Dillashaw had a chance against Henin. I actually picked TJ, but only because I had a weird dream that he KO'd him the night before. So I picked TJ, but I didn't really believe it. But I kind of did because I had a dream. So I'm like, why did I have this dream if it wasn't going to happen? And when he dropped him in the first round, I was like, oh, shit, because the dream was he KO'd him in the first round. So it was weird. It was weird. When I saw him get dropped in the first round, I could not fucking believe it. I could not believe, like, it made me feel weird. Like, I was like, damn, how the fuck did that happen? Why do the most competitive fighters ruin their careers stupidly? Tony cutting weight twice for Justin, Goggins, Volk wanting a rematch, Henry faking his return. I don't know. Could be Hill also. Hill doing this, returning from his Achilles too soon. I guarantee if Hill loses, he's going to blame his Achilles. I could see Conor taking the Ilia fight. Ilia will fucking smash him at any weight class. Volk is the only fighter I root for. Shit's heartbreaking. It is heartbreaking, my friend. It's very, very heartbreaking. Joe, who do you have in the main event? UFC 6 this weekend, Ultimate Slap Championship. I'm probably going to go with Wolverine. I can see Conor. I already read that Hill's coming back too soon because of the bag. That's 100%. But, yeah. Opponents, did they not offer it to Bilal? I don't know. I don't think Bilal definitely didn't turn it down, but I don't know if they ever offered it to Bilal. They might have offered Leon Bilal, but not offered Bilal Leon, if that makes sense. So, yeah. I think Alex might hurt Hill's legs. We'll see. I don't know how Hill's even going to beat Pereira. Can Bro even put proper pressure on the foot? I don't know, dude. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I'll have to check that out afterwards, Andy. Volk needs to go to you. No, stop. Bilal's always getting passed over. It's ridiculous, and he's never going to get a shot. Which is just crazy, man. Everyone should be rooting for Bilal to get a shot, and it's just disgusting that people want it to become WWE. Volk humbled. I don't know about all that. Alex gonna chop Hill's Achilles right off, dude. Imagine he just starts kicking him in the Achilles right away. Hill just starts getting brutalized to his Achilles and falls over in pain. Imagine the first strike of the night is Pereira's like patented leg kick, but right to the Achilles, and then Hill just falls down grabbing his Achilles. That would be fucking despicable. He'll come back 7 months after Achilles rupture is wild. Yeah. How long rehab for Achilles rupture? At some point, you need to recover. Most people can return to normal activity after 4 to 6 months. I just think that's cutting it way close. Because imagine it's 6 months. That's normal activity. That's not strenuous, crazy athletic activity. You know, I think it should be at least like 8, 9 months would be my guess. I'm 50-50 on the Hill fight. Check Discord. What is this? What is this? I'll have to watch this afterwards, but I'm assuming something's wrong with him. Give me the gist of it in the Discord. The 35 covers continues. They dropped the ball. Let's move on. Agreed way too soon for a comeback. Half of Hill's training camp going to be in Domino's, bro. Ain't sparring that short recovery. I have a feeling Hill versus Pereira is going to get canceled. That's what I'm thinking. That's generally what I think. I think it's going to end up getting canceled. The BMF title fight is going to be the main. Joe, what do you think happened to Cejudo's arm? I have no idea. No idea. Can Hill even train properly? What if he babies his Achilles all fight camp? Yeah. I wish they did Alex Magomed. Yeah, but it's Ramadan. It's Ramadan. Average Joey MMA video, sycophants, meritocracy, moist. Talking, okay? I don't know what you mean by that, but all right. Volk versus Ilia, main event of 300. No. Could you imagine if they gets canceled, people would lose their minds? It's going to get canceled. I've got a gut feeling. I called it here today. First person to call it. Sycophant Central. Joey, before 298, when there was last time fans were this sad about a champ losing? I don't know. I can't remember. Holy shit, Dana booked Hill knowing he'd pull out, and then Adesanya will be magically ready to fight and fill in. Maybe. The funny thing is Bilal pressuring and beating Leon by TKO and bro getting robbed of that shot. I know. I think Bilal beats Leon. Alex versus Hill means Izzy. Now, I don't think they ever offered it to Izzy. They want Izzy DDP, man. They want Izzy DDP, 100%. Folks, done. On a scale from 1 to 10, how chill would you say you are? What does that even mean? How chill? I think I'm a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. If that means just don't give a fuck, can hang out with anyone, 10. Will Hill ride a motorized scooter to the ring? I wonder. I'll have to mention that in one of my videos. There'll be no way after Bilal been through what he's through, he's going to make sure he wins no matter what. Dude, Bilal better get the shot. It's just, like, it's not even about, like, being some massive Bilal fan or anything. It's just about what's right, man. To rob a guy of his dreams just because you don't like his personality is ridiculous. It's completely ridiculous. Damn, bro, that's devastating. Hill is the Apex's biggest supporter. I missed 2020 Figueiredo. He was a dog. True. Volk exposed for a point fighter he was. Never fought anyone elite. 3 titles worth. Shut the fuck up, dude. Judge's son, DDP, went to war in late January. No way he should turn around early April. Fair enough. Fair enough, my friend. So. Fair enough. He might not fight until next year. Nah, he's going to fight this year for sure. Mohammed Sheik, thank you for the $5 super chat. Dana saying Connor's too rich is the problem. Why he's not fighting. Basically confirmed the June date was another prank from Chandler. Thoughts? It's contract negotiations. I made an entire video about it, Mohammed. The Dana White post-fight press conference video. It's on the channel right now. It's the last video I've released. But, yeah, the June date's been a sham since day one. I probably have 5 videos about that since then. They're basically, Dana White and Conor are in contract negotiations. The UFC's trying to extend him. Conor doesn't want to be extended, and it's a stalemate. And eventually, at some point, there's going to be a fork in the road, and they're either going to have to book Conor, and they're going to give him the toughest fight possible. If Conor does not sign a new deal, he's definitely fighting Chandler, or maybe even worse, somebody else like Khamzat Chimaev. Would not shock me. So, Joe, but thank you for the $5, Muhammad Sheikh. Thank you for supporting independent MMA media. Who do you want to see hit the Spinaroonie next? I think it'd be funny to see. Who do I want to see hit the Spinaroonie? I want to see Sean O'Malley hit the Spinaroonie. That's what I want to say. That's what I want to say. Overlap with the $10 dono, the $9.99. This is overlap. How come no one else talks in super chats? How do I talk regular like them? How long does Dana White give O'Malley off after March to help him beat Merab? O'Malley doesn't fight till the end of the year against Merab, I think. If he fights Merab, he won't fight till like November, December. I don't know, man. Overlap's getting mad with you guys. Somebody's got to send a $100 super chat real quick, if you don't mind. But thank you, Overlap, for the $9.99. Thank you for talking in super chats. Thank you for talking in all caps. And there's no way O'Malley has a quick turnaround to fight Merab. Which is funny because I think Merab could be a bigger star than O'Malley. I'm 100% believe that Merab could be a bigger star than O'Malley. But the UFC's too busy trying to target, little teenage boys who vape, basically. But thank you for the $9.99 Overlap. I greatly appreciate you. All right, where are we at? Izzy might not fight till next year. He definitely fights this year unless he gets injured. Is Bader getting knocked out by a Henan Fedetta? I don't know, man. I got to look into that fight. I want to do a stream, but I don't know what. I might just stream the main card for Bellator. I want to stream Bellator. I got to look at the timing again, but I only saw the time. I wasn't sure if it was the prelims or the main card start time. Joe, do you think Whitaker we saw on Saturday beat Strickland? 50-50. I'd probably go Strickland, honestly. Strickland's not going to get clipped up like that. Whitaker's kind of sloppy. And I don't know if Sean gets clipped up like that, but I like Strickland's chances, but I also like Whitaker's chances. So it's a 50-50 fight. I actually feel bad for Henry. I kind of do. I just realized the co-main is 5 rounds. Dude, I'm glad you reminded me. I might have forgot that from my predictions. Reebok Costa versus Khamzat. Rebook Costa versus Khamzat and put Strickland versus Rob while Izzy fights Streakers. Nah. Give me Khamzat versus Strickland. Costa versus Cannonier. Give me Khamzat versus Strickland, Costa versus Cannonier, and Rob versus Brandon Allen if he beats Vettori. Why is Ortega getting the fight with Yair again when Yair fought twice in that time? So dumb. Because it was an injury. That's basically it. I thought the sunset clause makes sure Conor doesn't have to fight any of the fights on his contract. He has 2 fights left. It depends when he last signed his deal. It could be another. I think it would be next year that he could get out of his contract due to the sunset clause. I really think Khamzat would have had problems with Costa if he showed up like he did against Rob. Oh, yeah, Costa definitely could beat Khamzat. I would have liked to seen Costa's grappling test it for sure. I know Dana's wanting to get the belt off DDP so bad he's probably pissed at him for not taking the short return. We'll see, man. We don't know for sure. The Tapology champ has entered the chat. Here I am, boys. Congrats, Jackson. Congrats, man. That was funny because we were just talking about you joining the competition, and you're like, no, I'm not going to join. But either way, it's fun to play to just get number 1. I'd rather get number 1 than anything. So, congrats. Number 7 ended up actually, or number 3, I think, ended up being the actual winner of the paid competition. And, dude, you did a great job. You fucked up picking Taffa, but I picked Taffa too. I should have switched my pick. I was debating about it, but yeah. Heard the real overlap is in WP. What does that even mean? I could see them giving Conor Usman to completely humiliate Conor. That'd be crazy. As an Aussie, I cringing so hard seeing Rob blitz him with his hands down. Gives me flashback of the first Izzy fight. Yeah, Whitaker has such a weird striking style. Ortega should have been fighting Aljo, sure. Do you think Ricky Tercios will beat Raul Rosas? Probably not. Witness protection, fair enough. Joey Hot Take JDM will beat Ian Gary, not Gary Hayter. Hey, man, I don't think that's that hot of a take. I think a lot of people would say that, but I think Gary probably beats JDM. But it's 50-50, man. I would just barely lean Ian Gary. But, man, those bombs from JDM. Those bombs from JDM would be crazy. Justin Taffa needs to avenge Junior Taffa. Am I crazy for thinking Armin is going to give Charles the Volk treatment now after seeing the passing of the torch last night from Ilia? No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I think that may vary. I'm leaning Armin right now. I've had a very busy day at the vice president of the Ian Gary fan club reviewing my new membership applications all day long. Dude, you know I've been converting people, right? You know there's a lot of people I've converted with my coverage, right? So thank you for reviewing those applications and approving them. You know, we don't want any people, we don't want anybody, lying their way into the club. So thank you for reviewing those applications again. As a Henry fan, I don't feel for that for him. No one considers how disrespectful fake retiring was. The few people who actually cared about him, he wasn't even thinking about us. Last night was his punishment. Fair enough. I think the UFC's low-key helping Bilal out. He's going to fight Leon, not have to worry about 300 conflicting with Ramadan. Yeah, but that's if he gets to fight. Joey, how did you score Max versus Volk 2? I had Max getting the first 2 rounds, Volk getting the last 3. Conor could not just wait out his contract. He doesn't have to fight. Yes. As long as he signed after 2017, but before 2021, a new contract. Joe, do you think we'll ever see Ian Gary versus Shavkat Rakhmonov? Yes, I'll say yes. If O'Malley wins, he's going to go for double champ, and they will do an interim with Sandhagen versus Merab to get rid of Merab to save their fake star. The meetup was unsuccessful. Yeah, why didn't you guys meet up, dude? What the fuck? I didn't see no pick. I was hoping to see a pick, but that's crazy, man. You guys should have met up. Pseudo's a legend. Beat DJ in a very technical fight. No, he lost. He got a robbery win. Joey, can you see my comments? Ilia diminishing featherweight contenders and calling out a Wash Connor's hypocritical. Agreed. It's embarrassing. It's actually embarrassing. I shit on it in my post-fight. Oh, then what the fuck? Conor ain't fighting. We're going to see Conor versus Pacquiao in boxing in 2026. That's what I've been saying, dude. He's been calling out Pacquiao. He's been in Saudi Arabia. He's seen what Francis Ngannou's been able to garner, and he's going to do the same shit. Watch. 100%. 100%. I talked about it in my recent video. I think there's a good chance that Conor never fights in the UFC again. Dana's 100% checked out. Agreed. I saw Dana during the fights. He was on the phone. He was on the phone the whole time. Yeah, I don't even think he wants to do this shit anymore, to be honest. Seems like he's just completely checked out. He's like, I want to be watching Wolverine. I want to be able to watch a truck driver slap each other. Jai Herbert versus Ilia may have shown that Ilia's weakness is a tall, rangy opponent, a.k.a. Max Holloway. That'd be an interesting fight, man. Let me ask you guys this. Listen carefully. How would you feel if they canceled Hill versus Pereira, remove that from UFC 300, cancel Max Holloway versus Justin Gaethje, remove that from UFC 300, and booked for the main event Ilia Topuria versus Max Holloway as the main event? How would you guys feel about that? Would you prefer that? Because I'd prefer that, honestly. Anthony Hernandez versus Brendan Allen would be interesting. I agree. I'd go Anthony Hernandez all day. No, Max versus Topuria, yes, but keep Pereira Hill. Bro, I promised Ilia slaughters Max. I'm confident about it. Fair enough. Completely checked out. I saw Ian Gary looking for him, and Hunter said he wasn't there. Fair enough. Pseudo's second retire is brought to you by Jimmy's Bar. Get your Jimmy on. Notice the usual MMA media that doesn't go to events is much better than the one who's asked Dana softball questions. Yeah, because they don't realize the dynamic there. They should have done Islam versus Charles 2 at 301. Joey, did you wrestle in high school? Yeah, and Wonder Boy's absolutely terrified of me. Chris Curtis versus Fluffy, who wins? 5-rounder, I'll say. I think it's 50-50. I lean Fluffy, though. But 5-rounder, I think Curtis could definitely win. It's a super interesting matchup. Should they create a 115 division for Henry? No. Absolutely not. If Henry sticks around, he's going to 125. What main event's 301 in your opinion? Probably Pantoja versus Moreno. Conor has nothing to gain from fighting Chandler. That's why he ain't fighting him. Chandler's so dumb he doesn't realize he's never getting the fight. Hey, look, if we finally find out that Chandler's never getting that fight, that's one of my best takes of all time. So, that's one of my best takes of all time. Is it not? If Chandler never fights Conor, is that not one of my best takes of all time? Curtis is weirdly like the final boss for Fluffy, or am I crazy? Dude, because Curtis has amazing takedown defense and really good boxing, too. But, dude, Fluffy's just relentless with the takedowns. I feel like he might be able to eventually get it. Thoughts on and he doesn't slow down. Thoughts on Horiguchi coming back to the UFC after getting a title shot? No. Not right now. A title shot. I would like them to come back, but no title shot. James Lynch blocked me. He can't see any of my comments on the stream. What could be the reason? I don't know, dude. Probably doesn't like the confrontation you give him, I guess. You know, I know you're always giving him confrontation, you always say. Alex versus Jamahal was really overhyped main event. I was disappointed. Was really hoping for Cyril's Tom. You lost me with the ending there. You lost me with the ending. Chandler could have gotten a title shot. He's even more washed now. Probably got ring rust. I know. Is whack. Okay. Dana White could have easily done Chimaev Izzy co-main and Islam main event. If he planned ahead and didn't have 300 during Ramadan. Yeah. Joe, I know you're an Ian Gary fan, but what are your thoughts on Rogan's commentary during the fight? What particular? I didn't think it was that bad. I mean, Rogan's commentary is never good, but I didn't think it was that bad. People are just mad because he said he thought Gary won, clearly. I mean, Anik said he thought he clearly won, too. He clearly won. I fucked up, Joe. He just woke up from a nap. I've done released 5 videos since you went to sleep, you pussy. About time you showing up. I'm going to show up. I'm going to show out. And all of you guys are here to see me. All right? No, if you block someone, their comments won't come up ever. So you're just gone forever. It's so much better without DC doing the commentary. Yeah, when Rogan and DC are together, they're more annoying than anything. They're actually more annoying than anything. So. Boop, 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 boop. Bisping is my... Just stop. To be fair, it's hard to control 300 happening during Ramadan unless they wanted to delay pay-per-views. That is true. That is true. They would have had to space him out the right way. I was able to comment on his live stream, but he wasn't reading it. Can I still comment, though? It'll look like you're still commenting to you, but no one else will see it. You're basically shadow banned, is what it is. When I block you, you can still type in the chat, but I will never see it. Nobody else will either. Imagine liking Bisping. I know. My name is Finley, and I like to fight. My name is Finley, and I like to fight. Shit. I fucked up. I gotta go check my live stream for the fights. YouTube will always be putting way too many ads on them motherfuckers. And they fucking did it again. Those bastards. How they fuck that up? Put 150 ads right next to each other. Instead of just every 25 minutes or something. So now I gotta go and do this manually. Fucked with me. I hate when YouTube does this shit. They ruin my streams. Intentionally. They do it maliciously. Oops. What's annoying is that literally loses me revenue because nobody wants to watch it with that many ads in it. And then on top of that, they stack it in the first hour, 1 million ads, and then it's so annoying. So I don't get it. They pissed me off with that bullshit. Now I fixed it. Joey, is more delusional Anthony Smith or Michael Chandler? Chandler. Does anyone right mind believe Kayla Harrison's making bantamweight? I guess. The funniest thing ever will be seeing an announcement from ESPN MMA, Michael Chandler versus another lightweight that isn't McGregor. Dude said he was getting ready to leave his family. Dude said he was getting ready to leave his fucking family. He said, I'm getting ready to leave my family. I'm going to leave my family, get ready for the fight. June 29th is what I'm preparing for 185 pounds. Joey, should Volk retire? Probably. I'm going to confront James again because he said Ikram shouldn't. Dude, do whatever you want to do, dude. You're being a little bit obsessive, though, man. We don't need to talk about it all chat. But do whatever you want. What is your dream UFC 300 main event? Hamzat versus Shavkat. That's my dream. Honestly, Holm versus Harrison is 10 times worse than Andrade Rodriguez. I think they're both okay. Topuria versus Chandler at 55 would be a banger, sure. Because that is what I was told as well. Yeah. That's what we're hearing as well. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I've heard from a Twitter video. That's what I'm hearing as well. Dude, does O'Malley really show up and think he's cool, man? I just seen a video of, oh, Chandler was at the event last night, too? O'Malley looks like such a fucking dork, man. Literally a dork. Chandler's going to go crazy. Keep waiting. Chandler's just stalking Connor's Instagram right now. I wish somebody would get a Chandler interview and actually press him. So. Joe, who do you think would win, Topuria or Evelev? Probably Topuria. Ikram versus Hernandez looks like a closer fight now. I would love Ikram versus Hernandez. Why? Who was Dana mad at? Because Bilal said he's ready to go for 300. I don't know, dude. Probably DDP. Banger Mexico Fight Night card next weekend. I know, dude. It's a banger card. It's a banger card. Sean is a dork. Dude, he thinks he looks cool. He genuinely thinks he looks cool. So. See what this is. Well, I'm seeing something online. Apparently there was video footage released of what happened at the Kansas City parade, which is fucking crazy. Let's see what happens here. This isn't even nothing going on. Yeah, this is shit. Nothing wasn't even in it. Sick world we live in. That's true. So 3 opponents for Leon, Islam, Bilal. I don't know who else. Shavkat, Hamzat, maybe Islam or Bilal. Does Poatan headline both 303, 300 and 301? Absolutely not, but that'd be crazy if he did. Are you older than O'Malley? He's 36. No. Absolutely not. He was mad at 3 opponents against Leon. I don't think he was. I don't think he necessarily was. Kopylov did all right on short notice. DDP wounds won't even be healed by 300. Okay. Okay. Ikram with flying knee Fluffy. Ikram versus Fluffy's a banger, man. They should book that. Tony has been active. I think Dana's cooking up a top contender fight for him. Shut up. Are you talking about Tony Ferguson? DDP shouldn't have to turn around 2.5 months after a war. They're doing him dirty. Good thing he stood on his ground and told them no. We don't even know that to be a fact, but you're right. He just shouldn't have to turn around quickly. I can't believe we all picked Kopylov, a shit pick in hindsight. Yep. It is. It is. Joe, you see the video I sent you on Instagram? We got Connor fighting. It was Dana at the presser. I did an entire video on it, Jack. Dude, you're about to lose your wrench. I did an entire fucking video on it, Jack. I did a full video on it, and you're asking me about it in stream. Shame on you, Jack. Can we all shame Jack in the chat? You pick Fluffy, good pick, man. I thought about picking Fluffy, but I was like, nah, Kopylov's got this. But Fluffy's just a fucking gritty motherfucker. Dude, I didn't see it in the algorithm. Shame on you, Jack. You should be manually searching. Joe, what'd you think about Ian Gary versus Jeff Neal? I thought Ian Gary put on a masterclass performance, and people are overhating it. Jack is slipping. He never shows up anymore or watches the video. Shame. I know. Who won the first round, Roman Fluffy? Roman. I'm watching after the stream. I'm sure you did. I'm sure you will. I'm sure you fucking will, buddy. Not. Which is just really sad, to be quite honest, Jack. Shame on you. Shame on you. Let's see what this is. I'm going to go look at the stream. It tells me like a little graph of where people go and watch. So let me go see what the moments they watch are. I'm assuming this has to be the KO in the main event, but what's this right here? What is 457? Why isn't this loading? 457.45. Let's go see 457.45. What is that? Let's see what just ended in this case. 4. Oh, it was when Whitaker got rocked. It must have been. That's crazy how everyone goes and looks for like the big moments in fights. So Mount Khabilov, y'all made up Rustam Khabilov just to figure out you guys are talking about. I don't know. I don't even know what you're saying. Khabilov. Nuclear take. I think Marab got his title at bantamweight. He challenged Volk for 145 belt. I think he drowned him and beat him 49-46. That's crazy. I don't think about that. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think I've seen Fluffy breathe hard once. Crazy. Roman actually defended the takedowns pretty well, I know. But he started to get tired because it was just nonstop, relentless fucking shooting on takedowns. Joey, does Fluffy kind of remind you of Kane? Yeah, because they're both Mexican. Yup. Can't tell them apart at all. Like, what does that even mean? They both have amazing cardio. They're both Mexican. I mean, that's. I think Kane has better striking, more power. But Fluffy's more like Marab. There you go. Marab took down Cejudo 5 times. Anything is possible with him. True. But I don't think he's taken down Volkanovski, bro. I don't think that's happening, bro. Bruh. Gary going to sleep if he fights Colby. There's no way you believe that, bro. Yeah, you are Captain Stupid. I wish Volk would have done some grappling and wrestling. It's only a 2-round fight, man. He didn't have a chance to he didn't have a chance to even start mixing that in. I really hope you make the Bilal video. Can't believe these other YouTubers aren't talking about it. It's one of the biggest injustices in the sport. It is. Volk deserves a rematch, but if he was smart about it, saving his career, he wouldn't take it. He's going to take it. If he can get it, he's going to take it. Here's what I want. Let Topuria fight someone else, and then give Volk like 9 months off, and then Volk can be the second title defense for Topuria. But you run a risk there. You run a risk of getting fucked over. You really do. I went to the fights last night with my 11-year-old daughter. I hadn't gone to a live event in over a year, but I went to 40 UFC events. Nothing better. Sager, I haven't seen you in a while, man. Why'd you disappear for a while? Congrats. I hope you had a good time. Delidze versus Fluffy. Fluffy would beat the dog shit out of Delidze. But it'd be actually kind of interesting because of the grappling. But I think Hernandez outstrikes him. I'm not an older fan, but is the Bilal situation worse than Gegard Mousasi? Gegard earned his title shot, and then he had fought out his contract, so he just left. So, yes, it's way worse. I take back what I said earlier about them not giving Henry an interview was so vindictive, and I promise you Dana determined beforehand not to give him one if he lost. Oh, definitely told them not to give him one. He thought about that in advance. Dana's petty, man. Dana was pissed at Henry for retiring as a negotiating ploy. So, why the F would Gegard Mousasi leave before fighting for the belt? Because the UFC wasn't willing to pay him, I guess. I don't remember the exact circumstances. It's been so long. How do you like Ilia Mavsar? I like it a lot. That's the fight I want next. Dana's literally the how are you doing, fellas boomereme. I don't even know what that is. Biggest mistake for Cejudo was retiring in his prime because the game evolved while he was gone. 100%. 150% I agree. He made a mistake, man. I think he had Coach Eric in his corner telling him he was worth way more. He had Coach Eric in his corner saying, you're worth so much more. You're worth so much more than they're giving you. I just don't get it. I know I've asked this before, but can you guys please give me an answer to this? I need an answer. Why have so many people said Francis Ngannou fumbled the bag? Why is nobody saying Henry Cejudo fumbled the bag? Why is nobody saying Michael Chandler's fumbling the bag? What is going on here? Why aren't we hearing that narrative as strongly? Maybe because it's not being pushed that much by Dana. Maybe because it's not being pushed that much by Chael Sonnen. Is that why? Could that be the reason why? I need to know why. I was dying when his coach was squatting to get in the camera behind Cejudo. Were you dying when I called that out, Andy? I said, look at him squatting down to make sure he's in the camera frame. I'm leaving my family here to prepare for June 29th. Dude's leaving his family 6 months in advance for a fight that's not going to happen. How did Emmett last longer than Volk versus Topuria? It is what it is. Joe, if UFC hates Cejudo so much, why'd they give him an automatic title shot when he came back? I talked about that in my Dana White post-fight presser video. That exact same thing that you just asked. The answer is because they hated Aljo. And they wanted to set up O'Malley for a win. So they said, let's give him Cejudo. And then we'll make whoever wins it a quick turnaround against O'Malley. So that's the answer you've been looking for. Bilal got booed loudly again last night. Must be a running joke with UFC production when they show him in the audience in the crowd. Okay. I'd rather make out with a homeless man than watch a new show with DC versus in jail. All right, Jackson. Jackson said he'd rather get... Wait a second. Jackson Reedy. I would rather get my back blown out by a homeless man than watch that new show with DC in jail. Yeah, that show with DC in jail is nasty, but I don't know if I go that far. We got to find out, like, what did he do for a living before he ended up being homeless? Then we'll decide. Did you see Cejudo got paid $160 while Duran got $260 and Lamoche got $220? No, I did not. What's crazy is Bilal fight style is more entertaining than Colby. 100%. Bilal's arguably more excited than Leon. Emmett's got a granite chin. That's why Volk just got KO'd and his chin isn't that as good as Emmett's. Probably. But we've seen Emmett brutally KO'd before. Andy said facts. Andy's ready to get his back blown out by a homeless dude rather than watch DCRC. If Jackson joined the competition, he would have won the pot. That is true. Jubilee next lightweight champ. No. Absolutely not. If Cheeto wins, everything changes. If Cheeto wins, they're giving him Marab the title shot immediately. Henry definitely fumbled the bag, and probably because no one wants to watch Henry fight as much as they wanted Francis. I told you Miranda Maverick was a lock. I picked Miranda Maverick, bro. We'll figure out what he did before he was homeless, and then we'll decide. Yeah, I need to know what he did for a living before I decide on that. like what area, what was his career choices before that? I need to decide. Do you think they'll talk about Rob's chin is overblown, knowing he ate some spinning wheel kick from Costa? Probably. Anonymous, thank you for the $2. Alex should face Izzy for 300 and get humbled. That'd be fucking wild. You know what would have been a crazy 300 announcement? DDP versus Pereira for double champ status for Pereira. Wouldn't that have been fucking wild? If Cheeto hits that same kick on O'Malley again, I'm going to laugh my ass off, dude. I'll have to change my underwear from shitting myself laughing so hard. If Cheeto hits the perennial nerve and finishes him off, pause, I will laugh my fucking ass off. It's weird Rob can take some massive shots, but he always gets wobbled when he does, and he can't recover. Yeah, dude, he got wobbled by a jab from DDP. I don't think Robert Whitaker was in that. His head was in that fight. I think he went into it thinking it was an easy win. Plot twist: the homeless man is Michael Chandler because he spent 2 decades not earning any income waiting for a Conor McGregor fight. Well, if it's Chandler, then I'm gonna watch DCRC because Chandler's a little bit too explosive for me. Yeah, a little bit too explosive, a little bit too muscular for my liking. He's not my type. I'm done. Imagine the type of human being. Ready? You guys ready to laugh your ass off? Imagine the type of human being that would sit down and be like, you know what? Let me watch DC versus RC. Or DC and Chael. Imagine that type of human being. That you like, yeah, it's Friday, it's Thursday, it's Wednesday. Got to check out whatever day it comes on. Maybe it's Tuesday, I think. Trading Barbs with DC. I mean, if I have to hear Trading Barbs one more fucking time, I'm sucker punching someone's teeth down their throat. I'm so tired of hearing about Trading Barbs. Watch them trade barbs on ESPN. But imagine being the type of person that's like, yeah, I never miss an episode of DC and Chael. What a clown show that is. He be lifting heavy weights? Yeah, for sure. Joe, do you think Volk will ever be champ again? No. DC needs to go off the air. Joey, thoughts on these 4 straight fight night weekends? Tuivasa versus Tybura. Rebos versus Namajunas. Blanchfield versus Vieira. Meh. Vittori versus Allen. Meh. That's how I feel. I answered it all right there. Rob looks small next to Costa. He did. Dump people around. Chandler letting him continue to sit out. I know. They don't even know if Conor's going to fight this year or ever fight in the UFC again, but he's waiting for him. Me and the boys on Wednesday listen to DC and Chael trade barbs. It's barbs, not bars, while eating some Wingstop while balking. Shut up. Joe, you indeed called it that Chandler and Conor may never fight. You called it from the beginning. How did you know? Dude, I just knew. I just fucking knew, bro. It's been a year now. It's been a year. And Chandler's like, oh, yeah, Conor. There's nothing I want more from you, Conor, than you to put them red panties on me. Yeah, take me to the NBA Finals restroom where I'm going to finish you not once, not twice, but 3 times. And we're not talking about a TKO or a submission, if you know what I mean. Anyway, I forgot who said it, but someone in the cord said Chandler making workout plans for balking for this fight, and I died. Yeah, dude. He said, dude, he made a whole video about how he's going to balk to 85. How fucking funny is that? Chandler is such a fucking idiot, man. Chandler, you know what Chandler is? Chandler's being taken advantage by Conor in the same way that the weird incels make up fan fiction about the way that Machado Gary's wife's taking advantage of him. What they project onto Gary and his wife is really what's going on with McGregor and Chandler. The only way we want to see Conor versus Chandler is on the yacht or bedroom. Yeah. Yeah, the only way we're ever going to see Michael Chandler against Conor McGregor is in the NBA Finals public restroom or on his yacht. That's the only way we're going to ever see that. And let me just say this. Chandler will not stop until he gets an explosive finish. Anonymous, thank you for the $2. Volk fans got humbled by bootleg McGregor casuals. Okay. All right. I don't know about humbled, but fair enough. Oh, no. The whispering again. Chandler needs to stop waiting for Conor. He does. Rogan brought up some secure submission attempt in the Miranda Maverick fight I had never heard of before, but I can't remember what it was now. Anyone remember? I don't remember, but I do vaguely remember him saying something weird. I don't remember what it was. Hey, Mr. Chandler, I brought some heavy weights for you to lift. Yeah. Joe with another casual take. Chandler's going to get a money fight. Yeah. He sat out for 4 years to get paid the exact same amount of money he was going to get paid anyway with no pay-per-view points. I wish someone slapped Rogan last night. I wish someone would slap Rogan every night. I really do. I really do. I really do. Oh, the best part was, you know what gave me pure joy? Seeing people say, Rogan doesn't know what he's talking about. He thinks Gary's winning. He thinks Gary's clearly won. He thinks Gary's striking looks good. Like, that's what you're complaining about? Everything most of what Rogan said about Gary was facts, okay? And people were latching on that. I mean, can these people not see their own biases and not realize? Like, imagine being that disingenuous and that unself-aware that you don't even realize you're just being so biased. You're crying about everything because you don't like a guy because he has a hot wife and it could beat your ass and is a true alpha male. Fuck the Ian Gary haters. I was working on my video so much last night. I was fucking sweating. I wasn't actually sweating, but I was getting hot. I was getting warm. I took off my shirt right here. So, yeah, I'm taking off my shirt. Here's the old St. Patty's Day shirt that I wore yesterday. Got it sitting here right next to me. What did you guys think of the overall shirt last night? Did you think that was a good choice to wear that on stream or no? Did you guys like it? I thought it'd be funny to wear that on stream. Everyone said I was too much of a fanboy. I mean, seriously. You hate a man that much that you think that's a fanboy? Fanboy move? All right. Whatever. Ugly shirt. Fuck you, Justin Mendoza. Apparently, Alex will make a quick turnaround. Not going to happen. Strickland lost about UFC 297 and returned to his home at the Apex in the main event of a fight night. Probably. What's the most disgusting comment made by a fighter? I don't even remember. Dude, I'm so pissed I couldn't do the Jamahal thing. I'm ashamed of you and Daze didn't meet up. What the fuck? You guys couldn't meet up for 30 seconds? You were at the same place? You think if Cejudo cut Merab in the third, that would affect round 2? Yeah, I think so. What's Chandler doing at the moment? Lifting heavy weights and scrolling Conor McGregor's social media. Yes or no, guys? Yes or no? Does Chandler have notifications set for all Conor McGregor's social media? Can I borrow your 4K camera to film my adult content? No, buy your own, bitch. Hopefully the mat is yellow again. Don't say that. Dana would rather hang with the Nelk boys than his actual job. Agreed. Yes. Dude, I tried to message him and had no connection in the stadium. Shame on both of you boys. Shame on both of you boys. Michael Chandler put Conor on his close friends? Probably. No doubt he's all over Conor's social media. Sterling once say I'm coming for your ass, Pauls. I remember that. Right after he beat Corey Sandhagen, I was watching live. He actually made a shirt. I thought about buying it at one point in time. I thought it was funny. Gary honestly lost that fight. How do you give round 2 to Gary? You can't be that fucking stupid. Days, back me up. There was no connection in there. Shame on both of you. Shame on both of you. LMFAO Jack. Michael Chandler put Conor on his close friends. Sterling once said, okay, if Paulo won against Bobby, he should have called out Hamzat for a fight. He said he don't want to fight Hamzat anymore. Is he trying to ask? Tape Paulo was a little weird in my opinion. Oh, okay. Oh, when he humped Paulo after he KO'd him. It is kind of weird, but kind of funny, considering the build-up. Chandler put Conor in his top 5 friends on MySpace for sure. He definitely has Conor on notifications for all his social media posts. There's a media member who asked Dana if will there be cage changes, and when Dana was hesitant to answer, dude said it hopefully. Absolutely atrocious. Was that at the tail end? Because I watched the entire thing and I didn't hear that. Chandler puts Conor on his close friends on IG and posts erotic videos just for him to see. Yeah. Oh, God. Are we still slapping? We still slapping? Damn, it's 12:30 already. I got to release this video if I want to release it. We still slapping? Are we still slapping? I don't know. Are we still slapping? Damn, guys, we need 3 more subscribers to hit 16,500. Can we get it while we're on stream real quick? Can we get it while we're on stream real quick? Can you guys do this for me? Can you guys do this for me real quick? Or no? Or no? Is the real question. Kevin Ali looked jacked at the press conference last night. Fair enough. We still slapping for cash. How you feel Dricus KOs Adesanya? That'd be crazy. UFC red October floor for 300. Dude, they better not change the canvas. Let's see. Come on, we're 2 away right now. We need 2 to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. It's free. I know there's got to be some clowns not subscribed in the chat right now. I'm about to. I wonder. Honestly, this is a dead serious question. Is there anybody who's watching right now who's not participating in the chat that absolutely hates the channel? There's got to be somebody. Don't bullshit. I want to see if there's actually somebody in there. There's got to be someone just hate watching right now. 81 with 128 watching. That's the way it always is, my friend. Neil didn't want to overcommit to pushing the pace, and Gary didn't want to stand close with Neil, so he was running circles while Neil was trying to catch him. That says a lot about Gary striking. Yeah, Gary was just piecing him up. Dana's already said they're changing the canvas colors. Ooh. You hate the casual takes? You're the casual, bro. Imagine getting flatline KO on the yellow 200 canvas. That shit would ruin the KO. Dude, the canvas is going to be so ugly, man. The canvas is going to be so fucking ugly. It's going to be so ugly. Chandler's the meme of the guy checking it. Imagine Chandler waits till next year, finally gets the fight, and gets chinned brutally in the first round. Imagine that. If they make it purple, I'll be cool with it. I don't want anything. Thoughts on 301 main card, Aspinall, Almeida, Pantoja, Moreno 3, Emmett, Barber. I like it. But I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think they're gonna do Tom Aspinall in like a London card pay-per-view, probably in like July or some shit. I see like a London pay-per-view in July with like Aspinall and Leon on it versus number one contenders, probably would be my guess. Anyway. Wish they made Chandler Gamrot. That'd be funny. Gamrot versus RDA makes literally no sense. Why is the fight even being made? I don't know. I guess it's because the UFC just wants to do it. Ooh, we did hit it. 16,504 now. Appreciate you. Well, it's probably the videos doing some work right now. I got so many videos out right now, but answer me, chat. Do you want me to drop my takeaways video right now as I leave stream here in a second? You guys want the top 3 takeaways from UFC 298 right this second. You guys will be the first to see it. Nice, congrats, thank you. I hear the July US with Islam as a headliner will say, no, please don't. Okay, yes. Gamrot weighs in as a backup for 294. UFC calls up Poirier and Volk to be backup. So dumb, yeah. Joe, why would you be okay with DDP versus Pereira and not Aspinall Pereira? None of these fighters have defended. I wouldn't be okay with either one of them. Where did I say I'd be okay with that? I just said it'd be crazy. That's all I remember saying. And also, can we get 10 more likes on the stream so we get 100 likes? I would greatly appreciate it. It would mean the world to me. I was posting propaganda during the press conference live streams and on other channels. What was the propaganda you were posting, Vince? What was the propaganda you were posting? Let me know. I'll like for Dana impression. No. Can't believe Poirier got called for the Islam fight. What a sick joke. I know. Yeah, so the incel haters in the chat get mad. Fair enough. Fair enough. But damn, we already went. The hour and a half flew by, boys. An hour and a half fucking flew by. I'm about to drop a 5th video. A 5th. All right, this dude's just getting annoying. Let's do this. Let's do that. So, Poirier getting that call sealed the deal. The sport is turning to WWE. Just post MMA Joey doing awesome MMA breakdown videos and live streams. Nothing crazy. Oh, Vince, I appreciate you, man. You the man. You the real MVP. You the real MVP, Vince. Vince has been around forever, too. Vince, how long have you been watching the channel? I know you've been around for a long time. Probably since the first year. Maybe early second year. I don't remember for sure. But been around for a while. You think Volk gets KO'd in the rematch? Probably. No worries, bro. It's the truth. Thank you, Vince. Thank you, my friend. But yeah, I'll drop the takeaways video here in a second. You guys will be the first to see it. The first to see it. I think you had 2K subscribers. Fair enough, fair enough. I love calling out that bum casual MMA. 301 needed 300's last minute main event. Already so much of the story would have been Jamahal Hill Alex on 301. I know. Joey, who do you think were 3 fighters offered to Leon? Shavkat, Hamzat, and probably Bilal. Maybe Islam. Not going to lie, that makes me salty. Poirier getting flatline KO and getting called for a title shot. Thankfully, he didn't take it yet. Ferguson never got the call after losing to Gaethje. The downfall of Volkanovski is sad. That's true. Joey, are you able to see when I started watching? Honestly, don't remember. I don't know. You'd have to turn your subscriptions public, and then I would have to meticulously look through. I can't even search it. I can't wait for Volk to go on an awful skid and get KO'd by mid. Dude, don't even say that. Don't even say that. All right, guys. 2 more likes, and I'm dropping the video for you boys. 2 more likes, and I'm dropping another banger. Another straight banger video for you boys. In 4K. And a straight-up heater. Another 2 likes, and you guys will be the first to see it. When does Izzy come back this summer? Usman's been a ghost since he stepped in. We missing the man yet? I wonder who he'll fight next. Since the UFC public company, the case that make Dana is hurting TKO stock. You can't run today's UFC the way you ran it back in the days. Dude, I swear all they care about is WWE style matchmaking now. So you probably because of that. 2 more likes and dropping nudes. Shut up, Days. Shut up. Mr. Chandler, I was wondering if this or that. Who fights first, Usman or Hamza? I say possibly Usman. I'll say Usman. Usman versus Gary. Sure. I want to see. Nah, Gary's got to fight Colby, man. The Colby fight's the fight to make. Colby fight's the fight to make. All right, listen, boys. I am going to get out of here, but I'm going to leave you guys with a little sneak peek. Well, not even a sneak peek. You're going to get the full. You're going to get a fully throated, brand new video dropping as we fucking speak. I'm going to post it in the chat. It's not even released yet. It's not even released yet. Like the stream. Subscribe to the channel. Go watch my top 3 takeaways from UFC 298. I'm dropping the link in a second. I'm about to hit enter. I already got pasted in there. Watch it from beginning to end. Like it and everybody comment on it. If everyone did that, if all 140 people did that, it would fucking erupt in the algorithm. And the next thing you know, we're at 20,000 subs. So I expect to see like 30 comments on it immediately. Goodbye, good night. Here's the link in the chat. It's not even posted yet. Good night, goodbye. Appreciate every single one of you, and I will talk to you guys later. Maybe I'll be live tomorrow. Predictions will be out tomorrow at some point, probably. Good night.